Hey everybody, I've got a little thing that I picked up here the other day. As you can tell, it's a kind of a small box, maybe 18 inches tall, but supposedly in here is a pressure washer. And I bought an electric pressure washer because I was tired of like the gasoline pressure washers. After not using them for a little while, the carburetors keep getting messed up and you're constantly working on them, cleaning them, trying to get them to run. My last two pressure washers, you know, they were good for the summer. And then even with stable in the tank, the next year, you know, I'd have to fight more times getting it running than actually being able to use the pressure washer. So I thought I would try an electric one, and I found this one and picked it up. It's new in the box, so I'm going to go through the process here of showing you what it is. Now, it's supposed to be 4,500 PSI, which to me sounds ridiculously strong, and I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what it's supposed to be. So right here is the hose. It's in the top of the box. It's the pressure washer hose. And I don't know, it just talks about temperatures. It's a 2,900 PSI hose. So I don't know how it can be a 4,500 PSI pressure washer, because it would blow the hose to smithereens, I think. But anyway, that's in the top of the box is the hose. Next, we've got like a handle. We've got a handle here. We've got a wand, a part of a wand with four nozzles on it. Okay, that's part of the wand. Obviously, there's attachments that go on the end of this, and this fits on something else, maybe like a trigger. This is supposed to be a like foam cannon for the car wash. Now I'm sure it's probably okay, but I have a foam cannon that's really a real foam cannon. I'll probably be using that instead of this. And here's our other piece of the handle here. Now somehow this is locked. On the bottom it says you flip a trigger and it's unlocked. Flip a little switch and it's locked. So I think that's a pretty good function. And obviously, from what I can tell, is this is going to go in here somehow, and you're going to twist it. It looks like it's a twist lock, and that'll secure and make that piece whole. Right, and then we come down to the whole pressure washer itself. I've got some stuff here. Not sure exactly what this is. Looks like some kind of mounting that has to be secured to the frame of the unit. Instructions with a tool to assemble it. Now this doesn't have a name to it, at least not on the box. I got something. Oh, this is part of the cord. Now one of the things I thought was nice on here is the cord was pretty long, and it's going to look like that when it's put together. But I do have extension cords anyway, and I do have a couple of projects or have some immediate needs to work on a few things, and this is going to come in helpful. Now still in the bag, this has never been opened or used, but here's the cord. And one thing that strikes me on the power washer, with electric power washer, it's got a regular cord. It doesn't have a GFCI, like a GFI cord on it. So here's the washer. Nothing left in the box here. There it is. Pretty simple, not huge, right? from what I can tell from the front of this, it is actually pretty small. There's some kind of a switch down here. I'm not exactly sure what this does. Oh, you push this over and a bar will go down. You put your hose in and then everything comes back to life, or it gets inserted. Now, I'm trying to find out here where you would attach the garden hose. Oh, and the garden hose will come around the back of this unit. And there's where your hose goes, right in here. That's got a filter on it like most pressure washers do. Now, I'll probably end up getting a quick connect fitting for this, and that way I don't have to traumatize myself with the hose so much. I can just like clip it right in. And here we have some instructions. Looks like there's a screwdriver and an Allen wrench built into one here. So let's see if we can get this put together. It should not be something that you need to have a degree in the rocket science to do. Here's the tool it comes with. I'm just going to quickly scan this over, see what's going on here. The little wire must be to clean the nozzle. If you have a problem with the nozzle, like this, like these small nozzle tips, yeah, that's exactly what that's for, cleaning there with. So that seems like it's going to be helpful. I don't know where I'm going to put it without losing it, but it seems helpful. And this is all the instructions say. It's like no company name, is very generic. Electric pressure washer and then like a model number, right? So in the back there, you see that's where the hose goes. Electric pressure washer. 1800 watts, 120 volts. Not much other than that. It doesn't tell me the PSI, so I'm kind of doubtful that this is actually 4,500 PSI. I'd probably guess it would be closer to 2,000 or 2,200 at the most. I just want to get a point here where I can see where to put it together. These are the parts. Assembly instructions right here. Step 1 and step 2. Step 1 and step 2. Now I was looking at this from the back for some reason. This is the look I'm getting here. So these apply to these pieces in the bag. And this cup is going to go on the right hand side like this, looking at it from the back, and that just snaps. That actually just snaps and clicks into place. And this here is going to go on this other side straight up, and do the same thing. Slide over this little bracket and click into place, and that's that. Step 2, we put the handles on. Now this doesn't look too difficult. But that goes, again, there's little slides here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's little slides here that handle is going to go in, and I kind of just wiggle it into place. I have to muscle it a little bit. It's almost there. Almost. Yeah, that's good. Okay. And then in the box, or the bag I should say, it came with 2 screws. And I guess those screws are going to go right in here. Now, of course, I gotta go get my screwdriver, which is downstairs, so I'll be back in just a moment. All right, we're back with the screwdriver. So there's 2 screws, one here and one there. That's going to secure the handle. Let's put those in. on the other side. Oh, and they did give me a screwdriver that I just went downstairs to get, so my fault. That's what happens when you get old. All right, now that's pretty tightened up right there. And what is step 2? Step 3 is to put this wand together, and just like I thought, it is insert this as an O-ring on here. You insert this into the handle, right, where it's like that, and then you put it in and you twist it, and that locks it in place. And there you go. Everything's ready to roll for you. Again, there's a button on the bottom here, a little switch, and you throw the switch in. It's a safety lock. Okay. Now this would be for any attachments you want to put on here, like one of these, obviously, or if you want to put this on, you can put this on there. That'll clip in there. Other than that, I think this is going to find a home over here someplace. I don't know, I'm not sure exactly where. Oh, right here. That's a home. That's its home right there, right? So the handle's all put together. And I guess the last thing that we would do is put the hose on it, all right? Which seems to be an interesting way to attach this. We'll take these off first. I'm just undoing this so we can put this in place. Both ends of this appear to be identical. Okay. So we will turn this around. And this actually is the on-off switch right here. That's pretty simple, right? On-off. Now down here, super easy. This is going to go in the port that's going to accept the high pressure hose. But all you have to do is slide this over, put the hose in, and then let it go. That's just seemed a little awkward, but we're going to put the hose in like this, and then that's good, right? She's in there. And then I'm just going to take this end of the hose, and now I'm going to hang it on the side here. That's where that goes. And that looks like 100% of what we need to do to put this together. I'm not sure exactly what this cup is for, or what this holder is for yet. I'm not sure, because this does not go in there. Right? This does not go in there, so I'm not sure. This appears as though it would go in here. Okay? This appears as though it would go in here. But other than that, that's 100% of the equation. And then you have a look at it. Spin it around. And that's it. That's it. That's the whole deal. Not exactly sure where we're going to put the cord. Unless it goes in the back here. I'm not sure yet where that goes. So I'll do some more reading of the instructions. But that is it. I think you can see that it's a fairly small unit, and other than that, the installation is complete. Now, obviously I'll have videos testing this out, so stay tuned for those. But in the meantime, thanks for watching.